Hello everyone, it is student meteorologist Dillon Gaudet here, and joined alongside me is student meteorologist McAvoy, and we'll be giving you guys a short, brief weather podcast here on December 8th, 2016. Let's jump right into it now and take a look at the regional surface plots here from the last few days. And we take a look here at the 500 millibars. You can see there is a cutoff low pressure system that's worked its way from the upper Midwest and moved along towards eastern Canada, northeastern Canada there, but that cutoff 500 millibar low there was stacked right over the low pressure surface at the pressure center at the surface here in the upper Midwest, and that really weakened that low pressure system. And now there is a high pressure building in behind that, but that did bring down temperatures here for us in the mid-Atlantic states. And now there is some northwesterly flow over the lakes, where that cold air moving over the warm lakes is bringing some lake effect snow to the area. Now onto the surface analysis here on December 8th at 15Z, and we can take a look at that cold front that's really working its way through. Actually cuts right through Pennsylvania here and bringing down temperatures now for us around 34 degrees near southwest Pennsylvania. Now ahead of that cold front, there is some warmer temperatures there in the 50s, but behind it is very cold weather. Here's 16 degrees out in Iowa and down to 4 degrees there in North Dakota, so really cold temperatures behind that cold front. You see also there are some winds moving across the lakes that are bringing some lake effect snow to that area.
All right, thank you, Dylan, for going through the current surface map and also the past weather. Now we're getting into the infrared satellite, what we saw for the last few hours. And if we look downstream from where this trough is currently right now, we see that there's some moisture heading into the upper northwest. That's bringing some snow into these regions up here. Also, taking a look at this low pressure system that's moving its way off of into eastern Canada. That's also bringing some lake effect snow down into our region, and is also dropping temperatures as that wraps around. We see the counterclockwise flow bringing some cold temperatures into our area, and this flow of all this moisture here will continue to make its way off to the east. And then we'll have to look closer this week as that system up in the northwest there might be moving its way across and bring us some snow this upcoming week in the next few days. All right, now we'll take a look at the GFS 500 millibar ensemble loops. This will be for the next few days, looking at the heights of the 500 millibar level. And if we look, this trough is going to be making its way out past across the east coast and out to sea over the next 48 hours or so. And then as we get into the 3 days out, it looks like really a zonal flow. Pretty much good agreement between all these loops here. And we could expect a zonal flow until maybe the next few days out from that, we'll see more of a trough or shortwave dig its way in to the United States, perhaps bringing some different weather. Like I said, there could be a bit of a snowstorm associated with that for our area for the next week.
And now we're going to take a look at the GFS's 2-meter temperature anomalies here in degrees Celsius. This is for the next 48 hours. And as Alex and I were saying, that trough is really bringing some very cold weather here. We got up to above 10 degrees Celsius here for some of the southeast, below average. So really cold temperatures here, especially in the upper Midwest. And they're going to be getting upwards of 15 degrees below Celsius if their average temperature for this time of the year. So from what we've seen in past Decembers, this is definitely a huge cold shot for the lower 48.
To finish off our podcast here, we have a discussion from the National Weather Service, Pittsburgh and Southwest PA region. And like we said in our podcast, the winds will shift through the passage of that trough, bringing in the cold air 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year. And also, there could be a little bit of snowfall, but not very much accumulation from what they're calling for. Also, looking at the long term, like I said, up to 72 hours away, we could see that flow be zonal, and some snow accumulation is possible Sunday afternoon or evening. But in the next week, they're calling for temperatures that are well below average with the passage of maybe yet another trough. So that wraps it up for our podcast here on December 8th, 2016. From student meteorologist Alex McAvoy and Dillon Gaudet, have a great day.